Yes.
You're welcome. Vill du starta?
Nej.
Lycka till.
Så. Se om det fungerar. Fungerar det? Kanske det behövs inte. Okej. Så BFD betyder Blessed Family Department. Det är en frivillig organisation för att stödja familjer, kan man säga. Och i Europa finns 1, 2, 3, 4 frivilliga i varje land. Och en gång per år träffas vi i Tyskland eller någon annanstans för att rapportera varandra och berätta vilka saker kan vi utveckla och hur kan vi samarbeta bättre etc. Så Blessed Family Department, det som tar hand om små barn och större barn, tonåringar, ungdomar, couples, young couples, ursäkta när jag blandar språk, äldre par också. Och alla dessa utmaningar i samhället som finns idag som inte är så lätt med relationer eller med kommunikation etc. Och så vidare. Så den här gången var vi i Italien, Norritalien. Alba var en liten stad i en del av Piemonte som var mycket nära Milano. Så det här Alba är Marco Rivettis hemstad och det är otroligt vackert. Och vi kunde hyra en katolsk kloster. Jag har inte fått, okej. Och vädret var 26 grader och det var mycket grönt. Vi kunde gå ut från de här salarna och ha våra möten på gräset. Och det var jättefint. Så det finns en ny struktur. Sorry, I think I have to speak English because everything is here in English. Yeah, so there is a new structure, and the director now of the European Blessed Family Department is Orlando. The name seems masculine, but she's a girl. Also, the second gen with family and a lot of good ideas. So they have, she works together with ESGD, European Second Gen Department, and they have divided Europe in regions like North region, West, Central, South, and East. And in each one is a blessed couple that is responsible for those countries. Like North region, we are North region. So it's Scandinavian, UK, Iceland, and Ireland, for example. And also now it has been separated, so for the first gen blessing, work and education, etc., Franz Kirschbaum-Meyer and Patricia, his wife, Italian wife, they took responsibility for this, and they are doing many things, especially in Eastern Europe. Also, Jane Turesen took responsibility for the parents matching support. I'm struggling a little bit because there is so much to say, and I have to kind of concentrate on a few things. And here are the countries. I don't read, it takes a lot of time. But now, in the past, we didn't have Russia or Middle East. Now this is also part of the Blessed Family Department. This is Orlando, and she gives the welcoming in the beginning. So One thing I was impressed because we were more than 60 people, when I saw a lot of young people. I counted 14, 15, but maybe there were more, that are willing and becoming part of the Blessed Family Department, because many good projects are going on for them. So she says many things are going on, and she mentioned the Tribal Messiah blessings, cosmic blessing, 2020. Then she introduced to Raphael Guignard. Let's see if I got the picture. No, this is Jane from tourism. She was MC, and she's also responsible for the north region. And each region, because they do this, they have regular meetings in Skype, sharing to each other what is happening in this country, what we could do, or so the give and take gives us also a lot of good ideas and inspiration. He's Raphael Guignard. He's the son of law of Ursula.
Son-in-law. Son-in-law.
What did I say?
Son.
Son-in-law, sorry. I meant son-in-law. He's married to Domila, and they have 3 children. And he has studied philosophy, and he wanted to know and understand, and he has created a program he has read more than 40 books about life-changing, the topic of life-changing, etc. So he spoke about, let's see, our spiritual life, our goals in life, and also he divided these things in 12 topics. I will speak a little bit in detail about this, and maybe not in many other things, because this is especially useful for the youth, those who have all life in front of you. And he divided, let's see if I have it here. This is one chart, the 12 life categories self-assessment. I have some papers, Peter, for the young people. So in these points, number 1, health and fitness. Number 2, your intellectual life. Then your emotional life, your character, your spirituality, love relationships, love for the children, social life, career, financial life, quality of life, and life vision. And he spoke about each one, and I felt it was very much down to earth, the things he proposed. He said himself he was hammer and showcase. He was round, and he was not feeling well. And by reading, etc., and analyzing, he said, we have to listen to our original desire and to be mindful and listen to our body. Then you will be able to choose good food, for example. It's important to sleep, it's important to eat. And when he gave example, you can choose healthy food, and sometimes it's not so much fun, healthy food. So you put yourself things and to make it delicious, so you eat healthy, and you don't go and choose junk food. So he got very skinny. The intellectual life, we have to learn and think and keep developing. I did not say a lot, just a little bit of each. Emotional life, we have to have wisdom. What kind of emotions I'm entertaining or I'm keeping, because everything has vibrations, and those that have the lowest vibrations of emotions are guilt and shame. And many of us, if we have had strong experiences of whatever, school or we could keep something inside. Oh, I'm not so valuable, or I'm so ugly, or so these vibrations attract the same thing. So those things happen to you. I cannot explain, but what he meant is if we are aware of our emotion, let's try to keep and choose high vibrational emotions of joy, or even forgiveness, and etc. And then he spoke about the character. If we are aware and of our habits, we have to try to. He spoke very much about himself, to be sincere, courageous, um, etc. It takes a long time. Number 5, spiritual life. You can. He spoke about the spiritual traditions each one has. So keep every day you can try to have daily pictures to live in a good spiritual state, etc. I cannot say everything. Actually, I was thinking many things are very good for the youth. And because I cannot say everything, I would suggest and propose young people if we could do another time some official knytkalas or jag berättar allt, and we can speak about everything because there's no time now. Number 6, love relationships. Be sure with your couple that you are on the same page. Parenting.
Liliana, change the PowerPoint.
Oh, actually, because I'm saying the points, after he described each one, he gave us this paper, and then he said, this, if you read this and keep it, this is like you are nurturing your subconscious mind. I love the home I live in. Or, my career is wonderful. I love to be a teacher, or whatever. And also he connected certain things that had to do with the individual with the development of the first blessing, to grow myself as individual. Then the next, when it was with somebody else, it was your couple, children, and also social life. They were 6, 7, and 8. And then the third blessing is relationship with the world. I manage my money well, and then he said quite many things about each. For example, in parenting, I go to 7 still. He said, among other things, it's good to work on yourself, otherwise your children will make you work on yourself. He speaks about the relation of the parents and children. Social life is extremely important, the extended family and the tribe, taking care of each other, meeting, being together. Finances. Money is a tool. It's just a tool. So it's important to learn how to manage your money well. Career. What are you good for? Give life a meaning. And also, if you also can add a mission, work on an NGO. Do things for your society, for your local organization. 11, quality of life. And 12, maybe I didn't put them well here, is have a life vision. And this means to try to harmonize all these points in your life. And there is a lot of tools and a lot of help. And this paper, he made sentences of each point I mentioned. So this is just to work ourselves in those things. And then he said, this will feed your subconscious mind. Then he spoke about, this is Orlando. Maybe I say something more, because he had another chart, I didn't take photo, spiritual growth stages. And according to the book and the experts, they are, for example, the victim stage, when you say, life happens to me, and I broke my leg because the neighbor this, or it's like kind of in a victim stage, and he compares, according to the divine principle, to the fallen stage, fallen nature. Later he calls manifester or the formation stage, and he says life happens by me or by you. Number 3 is growth stage, channel or growth stage. Life happens through me or through you. And the 4th, being, is the state of being or completion state. Life happens as you, as you are. This is to speak a lot, maybe another time. But I liked it very much because he had this motivation and desire to help each other and help the youth to make good families and become a good husband and wife, etc. And then we did some meditation to quiet our minds. And also we can learn to listen to our heart and our mind, our internal self. So what his goal or his motivation is to make an ideal life in all possible areas. If I believe I can change, then I can believe that the world can change, and vice versa. Also, he spoke about visual exercises, some love letter therapy, having a journal, etc. We could do this another time. But he was given a lot of time in the schedule. He gave 3, this is the whole, it was a packed full schedule. It was Raphael, Raphael, and Raphael. So it was a lot. Then we divided in groups and discussed things, but I will speak about things that Orlando said. Sorry. And she spoke about many young people and family had questions about blessing applications, qualifications, or about the matching and websites. So I put this picture. It's not easy to read, and it's much more than this. So this is for to have another meeting. But I want to inform that this happened. Very important things. This is the other one. This is another one. Updates. Blessing 2020. It's already the day, the place, and also about matching and age. The age has become younger, like women 28, men 30 years old. If you don't find second gen, you can find another person.
Can you say again?
Women 28, men 30 years old. They, because before the women had to be elder to give up finding a second gen and find a first gen. But now it's okay. This is come from mother. It's quite recent, very recent. These are supporting roles of all the things we are doing in each country and connecting with each other. This is for the youth. Then this is France. He's now in charge of first gen, matching, blessing, and education and workshops, etc. So he is working. He told the things. For example, he spoke about these 3 workshops he did, and a lot of people came, guests interested for possible matching of first gen. And here there are some young people. Diane from France, she was MC together with Jane. This is Abigail from Ireland. She's daughter of Iverson. I forget his first name. Pat was there, the mom also. Sonia, and this other girl I forget. And here is Matthew Hughes from UK. He was there with his wife and a little baby. So they had the courage to go there. 3 days with a little baby. And you see behind a lot of young people. I was very inspired. Lisa Janssen, she spoke the same thing, some report that Marco Rivetti, Treasures of Heaven, when young children are born with special needs and need special schools and a lot of attention, this is something that also some group of volunteers do this and make every summer gathers them to have nice time together. And what she said in a very nice way is that is much the need of funds is very big and also of volunteers. Um, she's Juru, she's webmaster, and she is a Jacob child that will help Franz with all his work. Very nice girl. She is from Austria. Juru Wang. Here are some new websites. One thing about matching website, you see this, the third one is a new address. This did not exist before. So now there are two matching websites. One is created in the Orient, BF dot match. bfmatch.org. And the European, the one that we have, I can send this to everybody if you want later. You can get this. The European now is called blessingforyou.org. And also our second gens and special needs, the treasures of heaven, and first, and Jacob. So for me, I see the organization is getting much and much better. These things were not there 2 or 3 years ago. And here we are, I think most of us, sunny days every day. The only thing we needed was a swimming pool. There was not in the program. So then other people spoke, but without PowerPoint, I can say Sarah Zimmerman, BFD from Germany, she gave many good ideas how to strengthen the communication and work between first and second gens. Yuna and Patricia. Yuna is an American girl blessed with Johansen in Norway, Alex Johansen, and she's helping Orlando a lot. And she spoke together with Patricia tools to support blessed couples. And there were some very good ideas. For example, there is a famous couple, Henrik, in the US. They have books, etc., about couples, and they have helped many people, but at some point they had problems with each other. And, then you consider, shall we divorce or not? And they started this, let's see if I say the right name, Zero Negativity. The Zero Negativity Pledge. It's a training. You just don't try to see the spot dirty in your shirt. You see something positive or etc. And also safe conversations. This is huge material. And love is in the space between the conversation. So there is subtle things to consider when we are in a relationship. instead of just, I divorce you or hit or whatever. Also, Julius Alexi, he's helping with the ESGD. He is a little elder with 3 children, I think. And he spoke many good things they do. And what he said, to summarize, he said, what we want to do in this organization of young people is to care, to contribute, and to do things for each other. And the final purpose is to have success in your life and in love. He said this. He also said, even we are a minority, let's embrace it. And we can do a big difference if we continue. Then Kurt Sattelberger, he gives education of different tools and also about healing. Also Russia, they gave reports, incredible good system for educating small children, middle children, bigger children, and they have many. And they take very good care of each other. I was very impressed, very good, etc. Other workshops, etc. they do. At some point, Mr. Mike and Fumiko Balcom came to greet us, so they spoke a little bit about themselves, their families, and some experiences with true parents. And Mike had some special spiritual experience while he was traveling with True Father. And shall I tell you? It's too long. No, I could say that I want to say it was very moving. So in the end, everybody was crying. uh, well, maybe I say it. They were traveling with True Parents in these tours and always hurrying and traveling a lot. And they went through some road in Arizona, and what he saw was a lot of hotels, restaurants, etc., falling down. They were bankrupt. So they were just like, when you see things abandoned and so. And then he got this experience. Oh, Heavenly Father is living there. And he's coming out and running and calling, trying to gather his family and his children, but they don't understand or don't listen. He spoke with a lot of details. I cannot repeat exactly. But you could feel the heart of God with so much love for each one of us. So that was nice to share. Maybe I should stop. I spoke a lot with the responsible in Spain, and he said many things. We speak the same language. He said that they go to some famous park in center of Madrid once a week. One sister made conditions during the week, and then they offer holy wine to strengthen your couple, your family, and many people take. So that was inspiring. And also he said that the Sunday service is taken care completely by the youth. And they have many innovations. You say like this? New ideas, new ways, and the elder respect. And they just do it. They have a very nice local in center of Madrid. And there are many other things, but maybe I should stop here unless you have some question. What I would say is let's do a knit class with the young people and everybody and share the rest, because I was very inspired. Also, the atmosphere among us, I don't know if because we are more connected than before, was very, very high, very happy feeling, everybody just sharing, not these walls or this position, nothing like that. So that was very much like a extended family. Was, yeah. So I'm grateful I could be representing Sweden and went there and got the information and pass it on. And there is a lot of things to do if we want. Yeah, thank you.